Some of us have been conditioned to feel like we cannot rest, or you feel like I can't rest. If you're resting, you're wasting time. Time is going, you should be doing something. No, oh yeah, rest. I'm begging you.
Hi friends, my name is Christina. Welcome to my YouTube channel.
So guys, just before I get ready, this is what I'm wearing today. I am wearing this beautiful neck piece, and it's by Victoria James, 82 Granville, Brixton. I can't rave about this enough. Go to Victoria James for all your accessories. I am wearing a little nice little cutesy dress I got from where? H&M. And if I do that, let me just show you. Let me put this backwards. That's it. So let me do a little spin for you guys. So this is by who? H&M. And guess how much I paid for this dress, guys? £10. £10 me pay for it. £10. It was on sales, guys. I think it was $15.99 or $19.99. Don't quote me on that. But £10. I can elevate this by wearing it with some cute heels, really nice accessories, and go out for an evening with a nice fur, kind of neutral brown coat over it, and make it look cutesy. And then I can dress it down by wearing some trainers, wearing a jumper over it, and it can look like a skirt and a top. Take the jumper off, put some trainers on, some casual stuff, and boom baya. But today I am wearing it with these beautiful ASOS Muse that Victoria James gifted me some time ago. I'm wearing it with the matching earrings that she happened to be selling. She gifted me these as well. Victoria James, 82 Granville, Brixton. I've got her lovely neck piece on with her jewelries, and we're going to make it cutesy by wearing all Victoria James accessories today for this sit down video. This will come on the end of the video when it's all done for you guys. So see you when we start to talk about rest. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you are in the world. My name is Christina, and welcome to my channel, peeps. If it is your first time here, you are so very welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, you know I love you. How are you guys been doing? First of all, may I say thank you. Thank you to Christina Queens, Christina Kings, for all the love you showed on the last episode that I did just a few days ago. I put it up and it was to do with the update on my eyebrows, and it was also a vlog. You saw I went to meet my friends in Camden Town. I went to meet Yetunde Oduwale, and she is the one from, I will insert a picture of her here. She is the one from Meet the Adebanjos. I think it now airs on Netflix, Meet the Adebanjos. It was around some years ago. She also starred in The Larkins last year, this time of the year, I think it was December. And she also starred in a Netflix series or the Netflix film, You Don't Know Me. So if you haven't watched it, go and check it out. Yetunde, and her name is in Meet the Adebanjos. Her name is Mama Yates. We all call her Mama Yates, but her name is Yetunde. So if you haven't watched Meet the Adebanjos, go and check her out on Netflix. If you haven't seen You Don't Know Me, go and check her out on Netflix. If you haven't seen Meet the Larkins, go and find her on, I think, BBC iPlayer. And then you saw my friend Victoria from the brand owner Victoria James, and my friend Nancy, and we had a fabulous time in Camden. So why are we here, beautiful people? First of all, may I take this time also to say thank you to my beautiful friend. He doesn't know it yet. He's my adopted brother, and hopefully I'll be seeing him in New York. Lawrence, for all the tips, for all the update he gives me on New York, the weather in New York. I'm not particularly like a hot, warm person, meaning that I don't like too much of heat, because as we're talking here now, the menopause is starting to do nonsense. So let me just calm myself down before we start this episode, because it's all about rest. We are going to be talking about rest today. Are you resting? Am I resting? Is everybody resting, or finding the time, taking the time out to rest? Because it's very important, guys. Lately, a lot of people have been, should I say, sadly passing away, you know, for various reasons, and people have been getting ill, and just a whole lot of stuff going on, because times are getting harder, times are getting more intense, and we have to live, we have to survive, so we have to work. Some of us are entrepreneurs, some people do 9 to 5, and various jobs. Some of us are mothers, some of us are wives, some of us are sisters, brothers, aunties, uncles, and you name the rest. So there's so much going on in life that we have to deal with on a daily basis. But the question I would like to ask you today, and ask myself, because the advice I'm about to give, or should I say the conversation, is also for myself, just because of things that have been happening lately, and it's really taken a toll, should I say, guys, on my body. As you know, I suffer from a condition. I'm not going to say because you've corrected me many of times. So I have to now unlearn that behavior and not say my condition, because it's not mine for real. I suffer from a condition called fibromyalgia, and you know what that is. So I'm not going to keep on going on about it. And you know what it does to the body is widespread pain. I also suffer from osteoarthritis. Lately, I've had an MRI scan on my knees, and literally all the cartilage, all the ligaments is literally worn and torn. So I might be having a keyhole surgery on my knees now. I'm also having a joint replacement on my arms here for wear and tear, for osteoarthritis, and all the rest. Just life and wear and tear, and that. But I say that to say, as I keep saying to you people, a lot of you have emailed me recently, so I will be getting back to you if I haven't gotten back to you yet, so bear with me. I've got a lot of DMs, I've got a lot of emails to answer to, so I see them. I just need to respond to all of you, but I do see them, and thank you so much for contacting me. I appreciate. We are now over 11,500 subscribers. Are you subscribed? Are you subscribed to the channel? I hope you're not just watching and clicking off. So make sure when you come to watching, you press the notification button, you press the subscribe. Please press that subscribe, and subscribe to your girl's channel. Like the video, give it a thumbs up, because what that does, it reaches a wider audience. And then come on now, the community, see, I can't even get the words out of this mouth. I'm so happy. The community becomes larger and bigger, and the platform becomes bigger, so we can do more with you people. I have got loads in store, and as I said before, let me keep track of the time. I have another 10-15 minutes because I have to take this, like I said, to my editor. I'm really sorry, guys. This should have been with him like hours ago, but when I came to check the footage, there was no sound. So I was very sad, but I said, you know what? We move. I'm going to literally sit down, put all the same clothes back on, and record for you beautiful people. This is what happens behind the scenes of filming and content creating. It's not a joke. If anybody thought that this content creating was easy, oh my gosh, it's harder than 9 to 5, I want to say. Now that I'm doing it personally myself, you have to get wardrobe ready, you have to do your hair, you have to do your makeup, you have to find content, you have to find location, all of that to bring all this to you beautiful people, which I don't mind, because this is my happy place. This is where I kind of get lost into talking to you guys. And it's also, guess what guys, therapy for me. I go back, believe it or not, and I watch all the episodes, and sometimes I literally sit down and cry, listening to my own stories of what I've been through in life, and just all the trauma and all of that, which I haven't spoken to you guys in fully. Little by little, I will unravel what I can, because I am coming out with a book in the future, so I don't want to kind of say everything, because a lot will be in the book. But yeah, today we are talking about rest. Are you resting? Are you resting? Are you resting, my sister? Are you resting, my brother? Are you resting, my auntie? Are you resting, my uncle? And all of you beautiful people out there, are you taking out the time? Are you buying out the time to rest? Like I was saying, few weeks back ago, I remember telling you guys about my sister having an episode. Do you know we have all the results in, and it was down to dehydration as well, and just sometimes probably lifestyle. The same thing. All of us, I would say, in this life work so hard. We multitask as women. We're forever doing 20 things at the same time, whether it's caring for your children, whether they're teenagers, whether they're youngsters, whether they're babies. Then you have your husbands you care for if you are a wife. Then you have your probably partners if you're together with someone, and just the household in general. Women, yeah, when I say women, and I'm not going to take that away from men, because you have some men who are doing exactly the same. We women, as you want to say, as Rihanna said, and I will put a little clip of what Rihanna said about motherhood.
So motherhood is a whole other beast, right? Like life starts over when you become a parent. Like it's like life that you've never known before.
Motherhood is one of the toughest hood. Adulthood, hey gosh, now that I said adult, this thing called adult, if I could turn the clock back and go right back to where I came from as a child. I'm speaking in my father's native tongue because the thing is vexing me. Why was I praying to become this adult? I don't want it again. I don't want. Take it away. I don't want this adulthood. This adulthood is not a good hold. Motherhood, ooh wee. Motherhood is one of the toughest hoods you will ever get into. It's rewarding, it's beautiful. I love being a mother, but at the same time, hey, sometimes I want to run from these children. I want to run from my family just to have that little bit of time to myself. And talking about time to myself, let's really now get into why we are here, about rest. So as I was saying, my sister a few weeks ago took ill at work, and they've done all the tests and everything, and thankfully she got the all clear, and it was all down to dehydration. So what is she doing now? She's now taking the necessary steps to self-care and be very intentional. That's what I am also doing. It's not easy because I have been going from, and I will say this again because I can't stress it enough, from the age of 14, being a carer for my siblings and for myself, having my daughter at 22, and just life. And as you go on in life and do all the things you do, both you and me, because I'm talking to all of you beautiful people out there, it takes a toll on our health, you know. So I want you to take the time, because there's no time as now to do it. If you're not doing it, I want you to be intentional and rest. What is rest? Rest is when you take that necessary time and put it aside. And it could be in the form of even just going into your bed for a few hours and just lying down there, closing your eyes, even if you're not sleeping. Watching a movie. As I said in a few episodes before, some of us have been conditioned to feel like we cannot rest, or you feel like I can't rest. If you're resting, you're wasting time. Time is going, you should be doing something. No, oh yeah, rest. I'm begging you. Go to the sauna. Go to the spa. Go on what holiday by yourself if you can. Go to retreats. Go to a well-being retreat. Go on the spa. Go on vacation, as they say in America. We call it holiday in London. Go and take the time out. Buy out that time, because if you don't do it, you wake up 4 or 5 in the morning. For those who go to 9 to 5, or if you're an entrepreneur, you're always working. You come home as a mother, you have to cook, you have to look after the children, you have to do business around the house, meaning you have to take care of the bills. You have to find out what bills need paying next week. Oh, the kids need new uniform. Oh, the kids need, I don't know, a new pair of shoes. Oh, that hospital appointment. Oh, I have to take the kid for this A, B, C, D. I have to meet up with this. While doing all that, you have to cook as a family person. And the men, the same way. I'm talking to you as well. Christina Kings, I'm talking to you. Christina Queens, aunties, uncles, all of you. I'm talking to you, and I'm talking to myself. Because for me, I'm looking at myself, and if I carry on the way I'm carrying on, going like I'm some kind of 10-year-old, 15-year-old, you know, with all the energy, guys, I will collapse. So, and guess what? If anything happens to me, as much as I know people love me, my family, my friends, they will say she used to be a lovely person, she was a very kind-hearted, whatever it is they're saying, and life goes on. I don't want that to happen to me. So now I'm being very intentional, and I want you to do the same. And take the time to rest. Take the time to rest. Because if you don't, slowly, day by day, you are ruining your health. You are killing yourself slowly, slowly. And it's not that you want to do that intentionally, no, but you got things to do in life, so you keep going. And most times there's signs, you know. Most times there's signs. The body keeps the score, as they say. Hold on 1 minute. Let me get this book for you to show you. You see this book? It's called The Body Keeps the Score. New York Times bestseller. I bought this copy for my friend in Liberia, and I will be posting it to her very soon. I've had a copy for myself, which I've been reading and still reading. To the point, guys, when I read this book, there's always tears coming from your sister's eyes, because it's deep. The book is deep. When I say it's deep. But it goes into why the body keeps the score. The trauma. Some of us, maybe not everybody goes through childhood, adolescent, teenage, whatever it is, trauma. But many people go through this thing called trauma, and it affects our past, affects our present. But what can we do to help ourselves? We can get that self-help, whether it be in the form of therapy, whether it be in the form of self-healing, where you just look after yourself and do the best you can to be the better version of yourself. This book, guys, go and get it. Go to Amazon. Run. I will put the link down in Amazon. Oh yeah, do something, or come and sponsor this thing, because I'm now telling them to go and get this book. But on a serious note, guys, this book, The Body Keeps the Score. Dagna, if you're watching, the book's coming your way in the near future. I have to post that book to Liberia, to my childhood friend there. We all grew up together in Liberia. She was in the States, but she's now immigrated herself back to Liberia after nearly what you call 40 years. And she says, sis, I had to do it for my own benefit, for my own well-being. I had to leave the States and go back to Liberia, where she feels very happy now. So that's the advice I'm giving to myself as well. If I'm not careful, like I said, I don't wish it on myself, but if I keep going the way I'm going, pafuka, as they say in Nigeria, pafuka, I will be what? Pafuka. I'll be gone. And I don't want to. I know I've got this thing called life to be here for a very long time, despite all the health issues that I have. I know I'm going to be here for what? A very long time. And so do you, and you. All of you. I want all of us to be here for a long time. So I want you to take the time out, guys, and rest. Even if you're saying, oh, Christina, I don't have that time, I'm too busy, I'm this and that. I hear you. We're all busy. We all have things to do in life. And things are not running away. They will get done. A friend of mine advised me the other day, which is something I did in the past and then I stopped. She said, Christina, make a list of things you need to do during the day. Guys, do the same. If it's 10 things you have on that list and you can only do 5, so be it. The others, take the time, put your foot up, watch a bit of, even if it's one. When was the last time you watched a movie? When was the last time you went to the theater? When was the last time you went swimming? When was the last time you went to the gym? When was the last time you went for a walk? When was the last time you met up with that friend that you haven't seen in 4 or 5 years? And the reason why I'm saying this, guys, is because, you see, I'm pointing at you because the thing is doing my body one kind, but it's okay because I'm talking to myself as well. When was the last time you went to that friend that you haven't seen in 4 or 5 years, or you picked up the phone to say, I don't know, John, Sasha, Kanisha, Anisha, Manisha, what are you doing next week? Can I come and visit? Take that time and just sit down and chat with your friend, talk about old times, because we never do that because we think we don't have the time. We always have to be working. We always have to be, I don't know, taking care of business, taking care of what you have to do. But you're not stopping. You're not buying out that time to rest. And it's very vital. That's part of the healing process. That's part of the being kind to yourself. Because, you know, another thing, you know, I've got this thing where I love people, as I think some of you will have gathered. I love people. I love caring for people. And I've done that from a very young age. So that's all I know how to do. But sometimes I have to look at myself and say, why are you always trying to do? And I think it's to do with people pleasing. That's another topic we will talk about in the future. People pleasing. Am I a good person? Of course I am. But I'm also trying to people please, which is nothing wrong with it. But I need to take that time also to be okay, to be restful, mindful, as they say, so that I can be able to look after myself, to be able to give my all to others, my family, and then other people. Sometimes I don't do that, beautiful people. I'm running around for everybody else, running, and then I'm not looking after myself. And that's why I said, if I'm not careful, the rest, you know what I'm going to say. If you're not careful, what do you think is going to happen? So I am begging you guys, find a time and rest yourself. Find a time, if you feel like you're not okay, book an appointment with your general practitioner. Have a full MOT. When I say a full MOT, do the full blood work. Don't put it off to think, oh, I don't have time. That's another thing. We say, oh, we don't have time. Make the time. Make the time. On Saturday this week, guess where I'm going? I'm going to the theatre by myself to see a play, and I will put the link down below. I think the last day is Saturday. I'm going to the theatre by myself, guys. I'm going to drive myself all the way to Victoria and jump on the train with my little travel card that I have and go and watch that play in the evening. I'm going, and that's all part of the self love, the self looking after, the resting as well. I'm gonna go to the theater, enjoy that show, and come home and go to bed. Also, I want you to do the same thing. Like I said, go on solo holidays. Remember back in the day, people used to say, why are you going on holiday by yourself? Guys, that's one of the best things you can ever do. In a couple of weeks, I'm actually going on holiday again with one of my friends, Victoria James. We're going to Marrakesh, my lovely, my home away from home. I'm going to Marrakesh to just have some downtime, guys. And like I said, I want you to do the same. Rest up. Listen to your body. I sometimes forget about I need to rest, and then what happens? I have these things that you call episodes. I have these flare-ups. I have these breakdowns because my body just says I'm not having it. I keep going. I wanted to say to you guys, are you also taking your vitamins? I take my vitamins every single day unless I forget. Please take your vitamins. Please drink your water and keep hydrated. My sister was told that she had dehydration, and that's one of the reasons that caused her to pass out and have that what seemed as epilepsy or seizure. She has none of that. It's been confirmed now. She's been given the all clear. She has no epilepsy. She has no seizure. It was just due to tiredness, dehydration, and probably because she wasn't getting enough rest as well. Chai. When I saw what happened, nobody had to show me, or I quickly said, let me come and do something for myself and rest. One of you was asking me the other day, Christina, what is this badge that you're always wearing? This is hidden disability, and I wear it all the time because of all the health issues I have, and you find many people wearing it. The sunflower logo. I also have it in purple as well. And what this is, guys, it's basically for those of us who have you have people who have sickle cell, you have people who are maybe have even dementia, even people who are autistic, all these different things like what I have, and all these different ailments. You can't see it, it's invisible. Looking at me now, you will never know I've got health issues because of how I dress. And I always say, I don't want to look how I feel. So your girl is going to keep on pushing herself to look like this so I can feel better. Mentally? Very important. Guys, all part of the rest as well, as I said, is getting that therapy in. If you haven't had therapy before, seek therapy. It's really good for you. It's good for the soul. Can the therapist take your issues and problems away? No. But what they do is make you go back and self-reflect, self-examine. And then you do the CBT, which is cognitive behavior therapy. You go and you work on yourself. You give yourself some self-love to look after yourself. Because, guys, life is too short. We're here today, gone tomorrow. We are only, as the Bible say, temporary residents. So we're only here for a short while until Jehovah is saying all the people that are has heard his message, I'm ready for this wicked system and world that we live in to call it a day. So while we still have this time, guys, obviously you put God first in all you do. Pray to him, ask him to give you the wisdom, ask him to give you the power beyond what is normal, ask him to help you help yourself to rest. Because I'm now, if I didn't know before, I know now to take that time out to rest. It's never too late to do what you want to do as well at the same time. Because sometimes we think this time is running. Time is running, don't get me wrong. The other day was January. How is it November? I beg. Even November is starting to run from itself. How is it November? But we're in November now. In another 8 weeks, the year has finito. And by the time you look, we'll be 2025. But at the same time, what I'm saying this to say, it's never too late to do what you want to do. It's never too late to start all over again. But I need you to rest yourself. I need me to rest myself. It's never too late. I'm 53 this year in a matter of a couple of weeks. And here I am doing YouTube. Don't ever, ever feel like time is running from you, that you can't do anything, or you're too old, or, oh, I should have done it then. Do it now. It's never too late to what? Start over again. It's never too late to do what? To be that entrepreneur. It's never too late what? To go on that solo holiday. It's never too late to do what? To be a businessman or woman. It's never too late to do what? To start from scratch. You are your own power. Take that power into your own hand. Was I afraid to start YouTube? Of course I was. I was skeptical. I was anxious. I was like, but people kept telling me, Christina, trust me, you have so much to say and so much stories and your life, what you've been through, to share with the people out here. I'm sure you might touch one or two people. And here I am, guys. I love what I do. I'm also going to start a travel where I travel the world in the near future. Like I said, I'll be going to Tanzania, I'll be going to Liberia, I'll be going to Mozambique, wherever your sister can get to, I'm coming. And I'm going to be bringing you Africa, the beautiful continent of Africa. I love Africa, guys. So stay tuned, hold tight. I'll be coming with those in the near future as well. But guys, like I said, I am begging you, rest yourself. Whatever that rest form comes in, whether it be just coming home and going into bed and putting your feet up and watching a film, don't feel guilty to do that. Whether it be going for walks, whether it be just sitting down and keeping still. We can't keep still. We have to be doing something, just doing to make us, like I said, we've been conditioned to feel like we cannot rest. If we rest, we'll be lazy. If we rest, we're wasting time. If we rest, time is running away from us. If we rest, we're not being productive. Why not? I don't sleep very well. I suffer from insomnia, guys. When I say insomnia, the menopause is doing its own, the fibromyalgia is doing its own, and life is doing its own. So sometimes I'm just lying down looking in the ceiling and the sleep is not coming.
I'm saying sleep. Where are you? Sleep is not coming. No, sleep is not coming.
But the thing is that I'm lying down and I'm resting. And sometimes I can be doing that, no sleep at all. And then the next day I feel like a zombie. So what do? I get up, I go and do shopping, maybe a little bit of shopping. Even sometimes I have my walking stick because I'm meant to use it every day. But sometimes pride will not let your sister use the stick, but I'm meant to be using it. I go and do shopping, or I go and do these bits and pieces. And I know I'm meant to be resting. But because my head is telling me, Christina, you got ABC to do, I go out, and when I come back, I'm shattered. I'm not going to do that anymore, guys. If I have to stay in and we order a takeaway, so be it. So on that note, guys, I might do a part 2 to this. Let me know down below in the comments if you want me to do a part 2 to this rest episode. But I'm going to leave you on that note. And the note I'm going to leave you on is, I love all of you guys. I want all of us to be around as long as we can. This thing called life is a beautiful life. I know there's loads of things going on in the world today where things are just intense. And don't you feel, guys, sometimes like 24 hours really is not enough in a day? By the time you've done 1, 2, 3, 4, the time is gone, and you start getting angry with yourself. Like, I woke up, it was 9 o'clock, or I wake up sometimes 5, 6. How is it 11 o'clock and the day is gone and I still have 101 things to do? Then you start getting angry with yourself. I beg, don't do that anymore. Whatever you can do, my dear friends, whatever, do it and move on to the next day. But most importantly, I am begging you is to rest yourself. Because if you don't take the rest will take you out, and not in a good way. You might end up in the hospital. You might end up with a stroke, as many of people that I'm seeing, even my own family and friends, close relatives, friends, people that I know in their 40s, in their 30s, in their 50s, guys are having silent heart attacks, are having strokes. And it's all to do with what we've done year in, year out, from our teenage, adolescence, you know, in our 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s. And the body has been keeping the score, and it's now telling on us. And so now we're having these strokes episode, we're having the heart attacks. It didn't just happen overnight. When you get the sign from your body, take heed and go to the doctors. When you get that sign, if you start to feel dizzy, if you start to feel really wiped out, stop. Come close. Stop. What do I have to do as well? Stop and rest and heal yourself, so we can live longer, so we can enjoy this thing called life with our friends, family, and most of all, you to enjoy this life. All right then, guys. I love you guys, and I'll see you on the next episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification button so each time I post a new video, you can be notified. Give me a thumbs up. Set the notification so that when you say cling, the thing will say Christina has posted a new video, the premiere is airing, and subscribe, guys. A lot of you are watching. In fact, I think 80% of you guys are watching. No, 80% of you are watching, but 100% of you are not subscribed. So please tell all your friends and family to subscribe to the Christina Crowns channel. All right then, guys, from all over the world. Ta-da. See you later, or see you on the next episode. Bye.
Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification button below, so each time I post a video, you can be notified. Enjoy!